With your Sports on Demand for December 14th, I'm Alex Klein. The NMU Hockey Wildcats played their best 60 minutes of the season tonight. Even better, it came against top-ranked Minnesota State. We'll start in the second period after nobody scored in the first. Luke Volton, he slides the puck to Michael Van Unen. His wrister beats the Mavs backup goalie Jacob Berger at 2:53. Van Unen's first of the season. Minnesota State tied the game 8.5 minutes later, but the Wildcats convert on a power play. Van Unen returns a pass to Ben Newhouse. His wrister finds the post inside the goal, his second of the campaign. 2-1 NMU after 40 minutes. To the third period we go. And Nolan Kent, he was strong, one of his 30 saves on the night. NMU also blocked 16 shots. The Mavericks pulled goalie Dryden McKay with about 2 minutes remaining. Rylan Yaremko locates Andre Gantos, and he gets the empty netter at 18:29 to make it 3-1. And for more insurance, Griffin Logren contributes an empty netter as well. With just under a minute left, number 13 of the year, NMU defeats number 1 Minnesota State 4-1 to wrap up the first half of the season on a positive note, a 10-7-2 overall record. NMU hosts Bowling Green January 10th. Now to Michigan Tech, hosting number 4 Clarkson. First period, Huskies on the power play. Tic-tac-toe to Alec Bretzman, the sweet backhander. He'd add another one, and Tech is up 2-0 after 1. But in the second, things take a turn. Golden Knights with a 5-minute power play. They score 3 goals in a span of 53 seconds. That's Connor McCarthy with the third goal there. It's 3-2 Clarkson. They would add another in the third off a Tech turnover, and Clarkson wins 4-2. Elsewhere in the WCHA, Lakes Pierce State gets the win in overtime over number 10 Bowling Green, 3-2 to avoid the sweep. And in high school hockey, 2 wins in the Copper Country Calumet over Utica Eisenhower, 6-0, and Houghton blanks Rochester Adams, 2-0. To all qual now, NMU and Michigan Tech opening up the Nordic ski season with the NMU Open. It's all individual starts, 30 seconds apart. The men do a 15K or 3 loops around the course. Here's one of the Wildcats' top skiers, bib 82, Chetzel Bannerud. He's passed the Huskies' Reed Goebel, bib 81, almost finished with the first lap. Not far behind them, Zach Ketterson of NMU and Patrick Acton of Michigan Tech. Ketterson is in the red. He is redshirting this year to focus on international competition, so his score won't count towards Northern's total. Ketterson, he did finish first in a time of 38 minutes, 51.7 seconds. His teammate, Chetzel Bannerud, just 6 seconds behind in 38 minutes, 58 seconds. Tech's Reed Goebel finished in third. And the NMU and Michigan Tech women right after the men, same concept, but the women do a 10K or 2 laps. And one of the women to look out for from the Wildcats this season is bib 37, Malin Beryasha. She is coming down the hill, up the small climb, and heading into the final lap. On her tail is the Huskies' Henrietta Sem in bib 38. Like the men, this one was a close race as well, but Malin takes first in 31 minutes, 13.3 seconds. Henrietta just 7.7 seconds later in 31 minutes, 21.1 seconds. The Wildcats placed 4 of the top 5. Competition concludes on Sunday with the classic races beginning at 10 a.m. Now to high school basketball as Brimley visited Superior Central to the first quarter. And Brimley's Mason Harris with the steal over to Dayton Parrish, fires to Zachary Gross. The layup and the foul. It's 3-0 for the Bays. Now Superior Central, Kyle Frusty finds Will Carson. Good fake, and his second straight bucket. Cougars up 4-3. Next, Frusty to Jeremy Koski, fresh off the bench, cans the long 2-pointer. Bays still up 10-8, and they're up 15-13 after 1. To the second, a scary moment. The Bays' Mason Harris dives into the bleachers, saving a loose ball, but he landed awkwardly. After being checked out, he stayed on the bench the rest of the game. Late in the second, Brimley goes on a run. Zachary Gross to Brandon Pomeroy for the inside hoop. Brimley goes home with a 61-49 victory. Some other scores: Marquette edges Petoskey 60-57. Drew Weibel was named MVP of the tournament, and Ojibwa Charter takes care of Mackinac Island 61-42. In girls basketball, Marquette finishes off Traverse City West 45-28, and Brimley beats Superior Central 66-22. Rudyard handles St. Mary's Lake Leelanau 56-40. Not sure why it didn't show up. And the Ojibwa Charter girls defeat the Lakers 37-28. At the college level, Gogebic Community College falls to Hibbing 73-68, and Finlandia cannot get past Maranatha Baptist. That final 56-47. Bailey Froberg led the Lions with 16 points. And Bay College does a number on Harper College, winning 56-5. On the men's side, the Norse getting the win over Harper as well, 97-64. Tristan Masuga had 15 points off the bench.